guys, it's me, Terri of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome to WIP Wall Wednesday. This is WIP Wall Wednesday, episode number 22, I believe. It'll be in the title below. Okay, so for my WIP Wall Wednesdays, I am working on projects that have been sleeping, or what I call sleeping, but have been in my WIP wall, which I have bags of unfinished projects over here on a pegboard that I've hanging over here on my craft room, and I've been using this series, posting every other Wednesday, to motivate myself to get some of these projects finished that have been there forever, or it seems like it. This particular project that I've been working on, I believe it sat there, or hung there, for about a year and a half, and I finally picked it up and started working on it. And so the last few WIP Wall Wednesdays, that's the project that I've been working on, and showing you my progress each time. Okay, so this is this crab square. I did the inner crab square, the square part, as a tutorial showing color changing for GraphGAN, or standard GraphGAN process. Anyway, and so I just did the square part, and then I finished the square, and then I didn't do anything with it. It just hung in a bag on my WIP wall. And so I got it out and wanted to use it, and so this is what I did with it. Okay, so I'm using the pattern called the Around the Bases blanket. It's basically a stitch sampler blanket. That's what I'm thinking about. And you just start with your own square. As long as it ends up with a multiple of a certain number per stitches per side, then you can use your own square, and then you just continue on with this Around the Bases blanket. And there's several different stitch patterns. I believe there's like 16 parts. I was thinking there was 9 because it's based on baseball, so each part is called innings. And so I was thinking, oh, it's 9 innings. No, it's not. It's actually got 16 innings, or 16 parts to it. And so I've just kind of been picking and choosing this time. This is the third time I've done the Around the Bases blanket. I've been kind of picking and choosing which inning I want to do, or which part, and but it's a real cool pattern to have. It's a great stash buster. It is it's free, and I will link it below in the description box. But what's awesome about it is that after each part, it'll tell you a range of different stitch counts that your pattern should be. The pattern at that point should have per side, depending on if you start with a small square or a larger square. You know, that's why there's different stitch counts, but it's all like multiples of the same number. Anyway, so that allowed me to be able to skip some of the innings, okay, which is what I did this time. I think I did the inning number 1, then I went to like number 3, and then I just did, I think, inning number 5. So anyway, here is my progress on my crab blanket. So I'm very happy with it. I'm liking the size of it. Now, last time I showed you, I believe I was at this red right here, and some of you had said, oh, well, that looks like a good edging for it, just leave it like that. But I mean, it was barely 30 inches, maybe, I'm not sure. Or maybe it wasn't even 30 inches, the diameter of it. And so I was wanting to get it a little bit longer, or larger. And so I did this section right here. I'll bring it up now. It is kind of a staggered shell type pattern. Let me see if I can get it, if it'll come in. There's 3 rows of this shell. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, this was like the 5th inning of that blanket pattern. And so I did that, and then the 6th inning was something I didn't want to do. I can't remember, because I know I skipped one because it was the star stitch, and I don't like to do the star stitch. And then there was another section, I believe it was bobbles, and so I skipped that one too, because I don't really care to do what, not bobbles, I think it was popcorn stitch, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I don't really like doing the popcorn stitch that much. I'll do it, but I decided not to do it in this. So anyway, I did the 5th inning, and then I wanted to bring back this yellow right there into the pattern, and so I did 2 rounds of half double crochet in the yellow for that edging. So now the blanket measures, I just measured it, about 32, 33 inches maybe across, and I am getting a little bit of a wave on the edges if I lay it down. It doesn't lay completely flat, which is not that big of a deal. I'm going to keep it for here for the grandbaby. And so, I don't know. I'm thinking, let me hold it up again. Okay, so I'm thinking that I should maybe do an edging of the red again, you think? One more time, you know, this round right here is two rows of just single crochet, this right here. And so I'm thinking maybe I should bring the red in one more time and do some sort of an edging. My grandbaby is he will be arriving the middle of May. It's a boy, and so I don't want anything really girly for my edging. I was thinking about doing some sort of a shell edging, but I think I might just continue on with, like, maybe do 2 more rounds of single crochet in this red, and then just call it done. I'm thinking I'm doing that. I might, which this is another stitch I do not like, is the crab stitch. I probably should do that, right? Because of the picture. No, but also because it does make a nice edging. It's the reverse single crochet, and to me that is just a very awkward stitch. I know a lot of people like it, and I do like the way it looks. I do. It's just that for me, it's just a very awkward stitch to make. I don't know why. But I might do that, like do 1 row of single crochet and then do the next row with the reverse single crochet just to give it a good edging. I might do that. I don't like that stitch, but I'll do it. I think I'll do it. Anyway, so I'm going to come back in 2 weeks. When I come back for WIP Wall Wednesday episode number 23, because I think this is 22, I will show you how I finish this off, because I think I'm going to do that, and then I'll just call it done, I think. Because that will get it to be maybe about 33 to 34 inches, something, which is okay for even up to a toddler size to cuddle with, you know, like on the couch or whatever. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and then I'll call this blanket finished when I put that edging. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I will come back in 2 weeks, and I will show you the progress on that. I will also, in that time period, decide over at my WIP wall, I will decide the next project that I want to pull off that wall and finish. I don't have a whole lot left. This WIP Wall Wednesday has really helped me out as far as getting those things done, which is awesome. But I do have a few more over there. So I will decide on what I'm going to work on next, and I will let you know. I'll show you the finished blanket, the final finished for the crab blanket, and then I will tell you what the next project will be that I will be working on that's coming off my WIP wall. Okay, so thanks guys for watching my WIP Wall Wednesday and allowing me to show you my progress on this blanket, and I really appreciate you watching though, because it really does hold me accountable to get this blanket done. So then that way I can get those sleeping whips off my WIP wall. And I'm hoping that I am inspiring you to be working on things that you haven't worked on in a long time, and to get them finished up, because it's to me, it's a great sense of accomplishment to get those projects done. And it frees up my WIP wall for new whips, of course. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I think that's it. Have a great rest of your week. This is the middle of the week, so it's hump day. And come back tomorrow for my Yarnjoy podcast episode number 190. Wow. and then I'll show you all the other stuff that I've been working on for this week. Okay, guys, have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.